HSBC ball carrier, great moment for that young person. That's part of what we're all doing here, growing the game in new markets. And Samoa and Great Britain will take the field. And Phaedra Knight, you're a member of the World Rugby Hall of Fame and you're proud of your American Eagle history, but how important is what we're doing here, growing the game to this new market down in the States?
It's everything. I mean, the more rugby we can play at this level and get the exposure through all the media outlets, whether it's, you know, online or through network television, the better. People in America need to know what rugby is.
Well, about to find out. This will be a great game. Samoa against Great Britain, two differing styles here. As we said, Great Britain disposing of Ireland in their last match. Narrowly lost to New Zealand after a big fight. And the Italian, Gianluca Gnecchi, is going to be in charge on the whistle. But we've seen all shapes and sizes here. Lots of fans weathering the rain yesterday and then celebrating the sun today. And I think if we had a table, that the Samoan fans have been the loudest and proudest. Let's see if that plays off here in the 5th place playoff. Long kickoff from Samoa in their blue jerseys. Great Britain, the traditional red and white for them. This, of course, is the team that goes to the Olympics, made up of Welshmen, Scotsmen, and Englishmen. Ireland competing here. Quick offload. And this relatively inexperienced British team have shown a lot of passion, a lot of unity.
Holding.
A tough call there from the Italian, holding on as the blue jersey was lying on top of him, but that'll be a good attacking opportunity. 10 meters out, high stepping on the sideline and offloading. Good interplay, and they're claiming the try. Let's have a look. It's going to be Slater who gets it down after a beautiful pass from Maliko.
Samoa with the good pressure at the breakdown. You see the double team on the tackle here. Immediately in on that pinch. And with the quick tap, he sends the ball out left. Beautiful stepping in to open up that very tiny channel. And that's all he needs to dot down 5.
Kick from the sideline is just short. So Brian Lima's men resume the scoring frenzy. 45 against South Africa, as I said. 5 in the opening minute here up against Great Britain. Matavao, who is many people's selection for that HSBC Dream Team. Go and place your own bets, but he's been exceptional, not only in a scoring role, but a playmaking role, providing with these great kickoffs, putting these young players into space. Great work around the outside, just bundled into touch. Just a rare opportunity to have a little chat with the bench. A quick line out. GB caught napping there, and Matavao is going to go in himself. Cruelly, a quick line out costs them.
Okay.
Samoan fans love it. 2 early scores against GB.
Yeah, they caught GB really asleep, and that man right there is something else. He's quite the energetic plug that the Samoan team absolutely depends on.
Yeah, not the greatest of moments, but Sean Lamont, thanks for standing by. This gives some insight from the Great Britain bench here as your assistant coach role.
Yeah, look, it's far from an ideal start, but back in the boys to settle down and take it to them next few minutes. Ideally, we need to get a score in the next set of phases. Again, with sevens, it's possession's key. We've had not enough possession at the moment, but early doors. But we've been really pleased with the weekend. Obviously, reaching game 6 in the 5th-6th playoff. It's been the furthest we've done this season. And we're a team that's just come together this season, and we are just building and building. So This has been a good weekend for us either way result today.
Yeah, incredible results. 4 wins, starting out with a big one against Argentina, who've clawed their way to the final. What do you credit to? What's the difference in the group this weekend?
It's just time on task. Like, the guys are starting to get to know each other better. Like, we've got a great bunch of guys. Like, they work really hard. The camaraderie in the group is massive, and we're still learning how each other work. And it'll just take time, but the strides we've made already, we've got real potential in this group.
Yes.
So you got your possession back from that knock-on. Give us some insight here. Midfield scrum. What are your options here? Where do you like to see this ball go?
Well, ideally down behind Samoa's try line would be the best spot. So we'll see how they do it.
Brilliant stuff, Sean. Thanks for giving us some insight. Good luck.
Cheers, guys. Thank you. Ta-ra.
So they want to try. That's what the assistant coach wants. Fair enough. They've gone wide to the top of your screen. But the Samoan side are not resting. The knees on the ground, so tackle's complete. Ball pops out the side. Advantage being played for GBs. They got a free one for a moment here.
Advantage over.
Now that advantage is over. Flat ball to the big man, hitting back against the line, but Samoa's up to it. Digging that ball out is Freddie Roddick. He goes to Homer. Kaleem and Barreto, and all of these British lads have come together. Here's a chance through the middle. Roddick's brought down. Hovering in support is Ross McCann, but he doesn't get it. Now they go wide. Natim Vadra.
No hands.
This is good sustained pressure from GB. One-on-one battle out wide. They need support, and it arrives. Kaleem Barreto looking for the outside. Really deceptive, some of those GB players. So strong in their core. Ball's pulled away. Again, Vadra. Advantage being played. Samoa not rolling away.
Rolling.
Quick tap. Roddick wants to go. He's 5 meters out. He dives for the line, and Freddie Roddick has got Great Britain back in the ballgame.
And that was just a series of lack of discipline by Samoa. Mataveo drawing a penalty. And then Roddick just taking it quick. Such a unit. And no comparison to the likes of the Samoan defense.
Well, conversions are so crucial at this stage. 2 more added. 5 points the advantage for Samoa. Well, Sean Lamont maybe needs to come on the headset a bit more often. He was the good luck there. And a quick kick to themselves, seeing that Samoa's napping at kickoff time. They got possession, but they're penalized for holding on. And now it's Samoa's turn to go quickly, and they've caught everyone napping. The Apalu Maliko restores the 2-try lead for Samoa.
And that was just a pure individual effort. Maliko with the heads-up play, takes the quick tap, sees that the backs are turned in the red jerseys, and he takes advantage of that with a little slide at the end.
Matavao happy they had 2 more. And that'll do it for the half. 19 points to 7, Samoa over Great Britain. This year's Lima and Leota gonna pass on a word. They'll be relatively happy with the 19 points up on the board. GB had tons of possession there, as you can see, but a clinical finishing from Samoa. Revisits the 22 and 3 tries up. Brian Lima, the greatest Samoan player, World Rugby Hall of Famer. LA Sevens in full flight here from Dignity Health Park. The men's bronze medal still to come. Fiji and Australia. Fijian fans will go nuts for that. And of course, the big final. #1 ranked team in the world, New Zealand, up against Argentina, who have played some sublime sevens rugby here. But right now, we're in the 5th place playoff.
Tackle made.
Samoa in the blue jerseys. 3 good tries in the first half, leading Great Britain.
Yep.
Long kick. And Phaedra, how important is that halftime huddle as we see the kickoff here?
It's really important. It's given it's seemingly Samoa the opportunity to sort of regain their composure. Get up really high on that kickoff. Maintain possession. That's the name of the game. Just keep the ball in hand.
Well, Matavao hasn't really put a foot wrong. Oh, a trick play looking to come around the front. But GB are up to it. Great defense, great recognition from Kalim Barreto. Now they go with a conventional wide attack and the kick and chase. That may have been one of the meshes out of the huddle from head coach Brian Lima. Gathered up by the youngster. Nathan Greenwood shown some great touches here, the 19-year-old. He did well in a defensive role there. Good leg drive from Ross McCann, the Scotsman. There's Greenwood looping out wide. Oh, well-timed pass. Bavadra offloads. Barreto. 3-on-2 for the moment. Good straight running. Big tackle in behind. Whoa, just getting it out. Great offload. Catch and pass needed, and it's given.
Pass is good.
The pass is good to the referee. In space, Ross McCann. Scything, dipping. 5 meters to go, looking for the offload. Not to the first runner, but hits the second runner. GB on the board through Will Homer.
Yeah, and that was just pure perseverance by Great Britain to keep going, kept the ball alive, popped it up off of the ground on second take here. See, just pitches it, looks slightly forward to me, but I'm not the adjudicator here. But he goes to ground and then just has enough perception to know that Homer is on his way. He hits that line on an angle, walks it in.
Ooh, kick is just missed. So 7 points, still the gap.
Stand off, stand off.
Roddick sparked that run.
Time back on.
Barreto's going to reintroduce this. The 24-year-old hits it low and flat, but it's not nearly 10.
Time off.
Great opportunity here, Phaedra, midfield scrum. What do you think? What do you like for Samoa here?
Yeah,
I mean, I like any way they go, right? They have just multiple threats on the field. They can go right or left and have their pick at it. It's all going to depend on how GB defends here.
Bind!
Well, you see there, they've matched him up.
Set.
Samoa, only 18% of their tries come from set piece. Well, maybe that's why, just a little bit forced. Good pace on the ball, but can't hold on there. Falanico.
Tight. Oh, knees together. Hey, hips together.
Some good scrum coaching there. Knees together, hips together.
That's your language, ain't it, Garrett?
Set.
Solid platform, ball away. Looping around, good work off the ball. Putting Greenwood into space. He's flirted with the sideline all weekend.
What? Repeat.
Just kept alive. And we're gonna be in touch, I believe. The referee's gonna have a little word here. Let's listen in.
By who?
And of course, our referees and assistant officials are mic'd up so they can get some help if they're blinded on the play, and that was a knock on.
Yeah, Greenwood working real hard, and I think he got pushed. Knocked it out before he got pushed in the touch.
Yeah, these referees work very much as a team, not only on the field, but in the truck at TMO.
Bind. No. Set.
Matavao to introduce. Ooh, referee almost blew up there, but let them play on. Wide ball. Moving is Owen Nue, but he's tripped up. Back they come. Opatai. Opatai, 2 hands on the ball. It's Nuileva. He was impressive in the last match. Maliko losing it.
Samoa, Maliko punching himself for that. That was a good tackle by Greenwood. Look at him wrapping around that ankle. What a savior. And you see McCann getting the hand in there to really rip that ball out. That, you know, we said it earlier, it's just been a theme of the weekend.
Time on. Crouch. Bind. Set.
Well,
Square,
Great Britain
square.
inside their own 22, but still a 1 in 5 chance. They can get one of their tries through this thing. Oh, a conventional
Okay, side advantage.
2-4 drop, as we used to call it. Hard runner coming
Advantage
back in.
over.
Good set piece. Has got him all the way up to the 40-meter line. Ooh, a knockdown. Wonder if this could be a yellow. Yes. Referee going to his pocket. And he knows it.
Deliberate.
And it is Maliko who will serve 2 minutes in the sin bin.
That hurts. That hurts bad. Last match of the day for these guys, the weekend, in fact. And you go and make that error and give your team a disadvantage of 6 versus 7 against a very tidy-looking Great Britain.
Time on.
More than enough time for Great Britain.
Time off. Sub, guys. Time is off.
Subs coming on, so that allows the clock to stop. On the field, trots Max McFarland. Again, another name being considered for Dream Team selection. He is a natural finisher. Just had to look up in front of him to see who's there. And with only 6 Samoans on the field, that's a brilliant substitution with his pace.
Set.
I'm pretty sure they'll want to get it in his hands early, see if he can isolate defender. There they go. Here's the one-on-one battle. McFarland's got the outside. Comes back in, and great help from the inside. Through Scanlon. Still GB, still stepping. Tom Emery going. 2 men in support. The runner doesn't get it. A little bit of confusion for the moment. GB, less than 30 seconds to play. Out wide is Bavadra. He steps out of a couple. Still, 6 Samoans trying to defend the whole width of the field. Hot stepping from Robbie Ferguson.
Tackle.
Tackle complete. GB. The hooter sounds. Any breakdown other than a penalty will do it for Great Britain. If not, they could potentially tie it up with a converted try here. Carrying straight forward, Robbie Ferguson. One-handed pass. Now they go wide, unmarked. Jamie Barton is out wide. He steps inside. He scored, he's got 5, but they need to make it 7.
Great Britain is absolutely on fire. They worked and worked and worked until they found a break in the chain of this Samoan defense. And Barton goes in and tosses it up jubilantly.
Big kick, the Samoan fans booing. Right foot, what a strike, what a clutch kick from Tom Emery. Keeping Great Britain's dreams alive here in Los Angeles.
Yes.
Look at him go, look at him go. They are so motivated to move up in the rankings. They've done an incredible job this weekend, Great Britain.
I need the
Well, that's hours on the training pitch. Training when you're tired, doing your job for your mates. Jamie Barton did it with the score.
Yeah.
The 23-year-old, his 22nd event here. And we're going to have a toss because we have extra time, just to explain,
So
because it's a
urgent
knockout
choose.
round. We'll listen in on the ref. We'll have a choice.
Yeah, of course.
The two managers will
So Samoa should head,
choose.
tail, head.
Tails never fails.
Tail.
Tails never fails. Receive, please.
You received?
Yes, receive.
Okay, in which part of the field? This one. Okay.
Interesting.
So
They've
kick
chosen
off
to receive.
this
You can't
direction.
actually choose to receive in rugby, but you can choose an end, and that will mean you are receiving, and they've done that.
Thanks, guys.
So, GB will be receiving the kickoff. What a great fight back, and it sums up their effort this weekend. They never quit, and they just kept working all weekend.
Yeah, that's resilience at its finest. I mean, digging yourself out of a slump against this really strong Samoan team, it's quite impressive.
Okay.
You know, in some of the battles, these players, this program has had some question marks around it. Obviously, use lottery funding as the Great Britain, the Olympic team. First year they've played a whole season as Great Britain on the series, but they've come together well, as you heard from the assistant coach. So Samoa will be back to full strength. The penalty has been served from Maliko.
Straight, please. Okay. You can go.
Here we go. Golden point. First score of any kind wins it. Samoa will want to get this kickoff back. Great Britain will want to secure it. It's flirting with the 10-meter line. Has it gone straight out? No, it's just going to be a line out.
Yeah.
Great work from Maliko just to keep that one from being a scrum midfield for Great Britain. First score wins. Sixth game of the weekend for these players. They go to the front. Flat one. Great trickery from Great Britain. Doubling around. 2-on-1 for the moment. Backing himself. Emery, the man of the hour. Will he go all the way? No, he stopped at the 22. Davis arrives, releases. They're queuing up. British players working hard, backing each other. Alex Davis, the inspirational leader, flips it out wide to Tom Emery. Doesn't go to hand.
And that was good pressure by Samoa. They recycled well on defense. Off of the break of GB. And just maintained their composure enough. Those self-defeating errors, man.
So some subs coming on the field for Samoa. Nuela Vea, who's been an inspiration here, 23-year-old. He's at the front of that lineout, throwing in. There's Leo Tufia. Oh, GB stolen it. What a moment. Still, next score wins. Samoa quickly off the line with the offside. No, referee's letting them go. Tackle complete, big counter ruck. Battle of strength here. Coming up the side, surely Samoan players offside at the ruck. Play on, said the referee. Here we go. Into space is the big man. Nuela Vea flips it back inside. Flirting with the sideline, late to Fia. Scanlon's on it. Ships it out to Maliko, the playmaker. The flip over the top. GB running out of defenders. Falanico going for the corner. Falanico wins it for Samoa.
And this crowd is going wild. And they have every reason and right to. Samoa has pulled it off. And that young man right there, Falanico, gets all the credit for that try.
Wow, that'll do it after extra full time. Samoa winning this fifth place playoff, 24 points to 19.
Look at that. Just pure determination by this Samoan team, and they're all smiles. They've been all smiles all weekend long. Such good energy. And I after spending some time in Samoa and seeing how hardworking these people are, the kids, they walk around barefoot, developing amazing foot strength, it makes sense